guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to make some DIY ribbon trees with the supplies I got from the Beebeecraft company. If you're curious to see how I made these trees, keep on watching. What's up, gorgeous people? This is Amber's DIY. My name is Amber Meeks, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make Christmas-style trees with lights out of ribbon. So we're going to go ahead and use the ribbon that I got from the Beebeecraft company, and if you guys did not check out that video, make sure that you check it out because I cover how you can get free products from the Beebeecraft company if you have 100 subscribers or more. So if you did not check out that video, make sure you check that out because it's a really great program, and that's how I got the supplies that I'll be using in today's video. So without further ado, let's jump into this thing. Okay guys, so you're going to take 3 paper towel rolls and cut them in half long ways. Now they do not have to be neatly cut at all. As you can see, mine are all over the place and that's completely fine. Once you get all 3 of them cut, spread one of them apart, add a generous amount of glue to one side of it so that you can glue one of the other pieces to it. So you're going to glue all 3 pieces together just like this, and just be careful because of course they want to continue to roll up in the original way that they were. Okay, so now that you're done with that part, we're going to go ahead and roll it into a cone. Now you can use poster board for this, but I prefer to use these because they are far sturdier than poster board. So I would prefer to use these not only because you're reusing, which is good, but they are also a lot sturdier than poster board. Okay, so once you're happy with your cone shape, you're going to go ahead and take a little dot of glue and glue the top part of it down. I played with mine for a while, so I'm sure that you will too. Just get it to where you think that it looks good and move on. So you can play with the bottom a little bit more too once you've glued the top into place, and then glue that bottom into place as well. So once everything's glued down, go ahead, grab your scissors, and we're just going to even it out. I really can't tell you guys how to do this. I just eyeball it and hope that I can get it right. I just keep putting it on the table until it's somewhat even. I've done this so much, I normally do get this on the first or second try. Okay, now that we have our base in place, we're ready to start working with the ribbon. And as you can see, guys, this is a very large roll of ribbon. So I don't like to measure. So I'm going to take this one side and then I'm going to unroll this entire roll of ribbon until I get to the other end. Because I'm not a measure kind of girl. I hate measuring. Okay, so now that I have the other end, I'm just going to take both of those ends, put them together, hold them together, and then I'm going to feed that all the way through my hands until I get to the other end. So once I get to the other end, I'm going to cut it in half. I showed you guys this in my bow making video and it's the exact same process. So obviously I grabbed one of those ends and now I'm going to take those 2 ends, put them together, feed them through my hand. Guys, this is the process, end to end to end, until you finally get to a size that you're happy with. So now I'm almost to that size, and this is going to be the size that I'm going to go with. You want to be able to fold your ribbon over just like that. So that's the size that I decided will work best for this ribbon. Now I want to show you here, once you get to where you know what size you need, you can cut them in half. Like, you don't have to do piece by piece. So see this long piece here, I'm going to grab it, I'm going to put both the ends together, fold it in half, and then cut it, and then I'm going to hold both of those pieces together, fold them, and then cut again, and then I'm going to hold those pieces together, fold it in half, and cut again. This will save you a lot of time. I suggest that you do that. So now I have a stack that looks like this. So we're going to grab one of those pieces and we're going to fold them over each other just like this. I really can't explain it. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Then I'm going to take my stapler and just staple them all into place. I found this to be the fastest, easiest way to do this, but you can use glue if you prefer. Now that I have all my pieces all stapled into place and I'm grabbing my lights here, I'm going to need the cone and the glue gun. Okay, so I'm going to grab one of those little pieces that we just made. I'm going to stick a little bit of glue on there and I'm going to put it as close to the bottom as I possibly can. The idea here is to cover the entire cone, guys, so do not leave any space, I guess is what I'm saying. See how close I put that one to the other one? That's how you want to do it. So here's what my first row looks like. Now that I have that in place, I'm going to go ahead and start stringing my lights. I find it much easier to string my lights as I go. So we're going to stick one of the lights in the bottom piece here. And then I'm going to grab some T-Rex tape is what I had on hand. You can use electrical tape, duct tape, whatever you think will work. So now we're just going to stick that tape right there in between where those lights connect so that this will stay in place and they won't fall out of the bottom of your cone. Now this isn't pretty at all, guys, but this is all going to be covered up, so don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. You can cover all of this up. You just want to make sure that these lights aren't going anywhere and not falling off the tree. So once I get to the other side here, this is what I want to show you. This is going to be my second row. So see, that was my first light, and then I'm going to go ahead and stick a piece of tape to get that last one secured into place, and we're going to move that next light up to the next row. So it's going to look a little bit like this. I'm going to shove that little battery pack underneath. So here we are working on the next row. I'm grabbing my little piece first this time. I'm going to put the light through it and then put the glue on there. This is the easiest way to do this, guys. I know it sounds complicated, but really it's not. So you're just going to make sure you feed the light through first and then glue the piece down, because it's very difficult to glue that piece into place, putting the light in there and all of that with hot glue on the end of it. I'm just saying. So this is what I found to be the easiest process. I'm going to do this entire row like this. So I'm going to string the whole row first before I fill in where you can see the cord. I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and see how we have that exposed cord? Of course we want to cover that up, but before I do that, I wanted to show you, see how I'm at the very end here for where I started? I'm going to go ahead and string the first light for the next row first, okay? So I'm going to take my little thing, put it in there, and just decide where I think it looks best. You know, you guys want to keep this very close together because you want to make sure you're covering up all parts of the cone, and stick that down into place. So now you see this exposed wire? We're just going to cover it up, that's all. So just take one of your pieces, stick some glue on there, make sure you don't put the glue on the wire, just saying, and then glue it so that you're covering up that wire and it's not exposed. So you're going to do that all the way up, guys. This is the process for it. String your lights first and then fill in any places that need covered up. That's how it goes. Pretty simple, right? Okay, so this is what it looks like after I have all of that done. Looking pretty good. Battery pack underneath. Now we got to work on this top part. So I have these little foam stickers here, and I'm going to take some of my pieces of ribbon to make a bow. I showed you how to make this bow in one of my bow making videos. Make sure you check that out if you wanted to see the full process, but this is pretty much how it goes. I'm just gluing all these pieces into place so that I'm making a fuller kind of a bow. So I do the 4 pieces first, and then I fill in all of those empty gaps in between. So you're going to need 8 pieces total to make your bow, and you're going to want to make 2 of these, one for the front and one for the back side of the tree. I like my trees to be, what is that called, like 360, where it looks good from all angles, so that's why I make sure that I do the front and the back. Okay, so then I'm just gonna, arrange my little foam stickers on there, and guess what, guys? This one is done, and this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like in like the daytime, and that's my little Oscar. God, I love him to death. Unfortunately, he passed away clearly, so I have him under the tree there. But this isn't the full scene for my kitchen, guys. I'm still working on it, so I just kind of put this in there just so you can get a vibe for what it's going to look like. I have red lights on the one tree, and then I have green lights on this one, so it's looking pretty good. I'm liking it so far. I'll show you the full thing very soon. Okay, so now for this next one, we're going to make a mini one. So we're going to use the toilet paper rolls, and we're going to do the exact same process that we did with the paper towel rolls, so I'm not going to bore you with that again. So same thing with the little loopy things. I made them the exact same way, and now I'm just going to start gluing them into place, guys. Just work from the bottom all the way up. The only difference this time is that we are not stringing lights on this one, so it's going to go a lot faster for you, but these pieces are a lot smaller, so it does take a little while. Okay, so now that I'm done, as you can see, I have a little bit of extra cone up there. Just cut that off if that happens to you. Looks pretty good, whatever. So now I'm going to use those little buttons that I got for the Beebeecraft company as my embellishments for this tree. So once I place all those into place, this one's going to be done, but I'm going to use snowflakes for the top here. So just when you're putting your snowflakes on, guys, just make sure you do one on the front and one on the back. And the idea is to make sure you're covering up all of that cone. You don't want to see any cones. So here I am flipping it to the back, putting some on there. Good to go. Add your embellishments however you see fit. I'm going to put one on the top, and then I'm going to put some throughout the tree. So once I do all of that, guys, this one is done, and here it is. This is like, where's Waldo? There it is. Boom. So I put this on my display that I have on my banister. I thought that it looked really good here. I know that they're kind of hidden, but it looks really good with this great big deer I have here. Now I do wish the dimensions were a little bit better so that the trees were in proportion with the deer, but whatever, we can do whatever we want here. And there's what it looks like with the lights off. Again, I will have a full house tour coming up very soon. I just have to finish my house first. So once I get that done, I will have a full house tour to show you guys everything that I've made and everything that I've decorated with this year. But that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and get some inspiration from these crafts. So there you go, guys. That's how easy it is to make some Christmas tree style trees out of ribbon and add some lights to them. So I am doing a gingerbread theme in my kitchen this year. So that's why I went ahead and did the candy striped trees, because I wanted to add those to my little display. I'm going to have a full video on some of the other things that I'm making for my kitchen, because I'm making a lot of the items that I'm putting in there. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll do a tour video and show you some more crafts that I'm going to do to add to my little kitchen scene very soon. I'm not really sure when. Hopefully next week. We'll have to see how it goes. But if you guys are interested in getting the exact same ribbon that I used for this little project, I will have it linked below from the Beebeecraft company. And again, if you're interested in their YouTube program, I will link all of that information in the description box below as well. But make sure you check out that first video, because I explain very thoroughly on how that program works and how you can get free supplies from them as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure you've hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. I wouldn't want you to miss any more fun videos I have coming up. Thanks so much for taking the time to check this out, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye! And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make ribbon trees with, or should I say trees out of ribbon? Okay, try it again. And guys, not to mention, their deals on their craft supplies are actually really good. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make Christmas style trees out of ribbon with the lights. Again, I'm doing a gingerbread theme in my kitchen this year, so I wanted to have some candy cane. Is it candy cane? I don't know. It's got green in it. Hold on. Okay, guys. So there you go. That's how easy it is to make ribbon trees. Make trees out of ribbon. Try it again. Now, I'm doing a gingerbread theme in my kitchen this year. So, why can't I talk? Okay. So there you go, guys. That's how easy it is to do some What did we make? Try it again. So there you go, guys. That's how easy it is to make some Christmas tree style. What? Huh? Yeah. Super easy. I do make and sell these at my craft. Again. So I'm doing a gingerbread style theme in my kitchen this year. So that's why I decided to make the candy style. Candy. Is it candy cane? How do I say that? Like candy. I just say candy? Candy striped trees. There you go. Yeah. Try it again. Okay, guys, so there you go. That's how easy it is to make some Christmas style trees out of ribbon and add some lights to it. So I'm doing a gingerbread. Yeah. So there you go, guys. That's how easy it is to make some. Yeah. So there you go, guys. That's how easy it is to make some. Why can't I remember the craft? Oh my gosh. So there you go, guys. That's how easy it is to make some Christmas style trees out of ribbon and add some lights to it. So I'm doing a gingerbread theme style. What? What? Oh my gosh. Really? I just love when that happens. All right, try it again. So there you go, guys. That's how easy it is to make some Christmas tree style. Right. Oh my gosh.